You know the feeling. 1v2, everyone's dead, it's just you now. Your heart's pounding, your hand is shaking, your brain goes blank. You had the shot, it was yours, but somehow you missed. Why does this happen? Why do so many players choke under the pressure? And most importantly, how do you train yourself to stay calm when everything's on the line? I think I always been someone who plays calm in clutch situations. Not perfect, I don't win every 1v3. But what's consistent is that I don't freeze, I don't panic, I stay present. And over time, I started noticing this pattern in others. Players with insane aim, solid crosshair placement, good movement, they suddenly fall apart the second they're left alone. They don't forget how to aim, but they lose access to that skill under the pressure. And that fascinated me. This video is a result of everything I found, and more importantly, what I've practiced. Let's start with what's actually happening inside you when you're in clutch. Your brain doesn't care that you're in a video game. It doesn't see pixels, it doesn't know what Valorant is. It only knows one thing: pressures is equal threat. And when it senses threat, it goes into survival mode. That's the do or die response. This is a system that evolved to protect you from danger, like getting chased by a wild animal. And the crazy thing is, your brain reacts the same, whether you're getting chased by a tiger or you in 1v1 on split with 20 seconds left and the spike on the ground. So what does the survival mode actually feel like? Firstly, adrenaline kicks in. Your body is preparing for action. Your heart rate jumps, sometimes over 120 ppm, even while sitting. Your breathing gets shallow and fast, which messes up with oxygen flow to your brain. Your hands get cold or shaky, because blood is moving to major muscle groups, and your muscle tenses up, especially in your arms and shoulders. And all of this happens in seconds. It's completely outside of your control. Now think about that in the context of Valorant. You're trying to hit tiny headshots, make precise decisions, manage utility and timings. But your body is behaving like you're in a fist fight. And that's why your hands shake, that's why you miss easy shots, that's why your brain goes blank, and you forget what utility you even have. It's not because you're bad under pressure, it's because your system is overloaded. And in games that rewards clarity, discipline, precision, and timings, this automatic stress response is working against you. Let's bring this into gameplay. Pressure doesn't always scream, sometimes it whispers in subtle mistakes. Here's how panic shows up in clutches. Firstly, overflicking. You move your crosshair too far, you're reacting too fast. Overshooting the target because your hand tenses. Shooting too early. You see the enemy and even though your crosshair isn't fully aligned, you panic shoot. And this is basically a panic logic. Better to shoot badly than wait. The next one is frozen movement. You stop while taking a duel or holding an angle, making yourself an easy target. And the last one is tunnel vision. You're staring at one angle and miss sound cues or danger from another. Your awareness collapses. All of these are signs of nervous system overload. You're no longer making tactical choices. You're reacting emotionally. The game becomes about survival instead of execution. And that's why your clutches feel different. Not because they are harder, but because your body makes them harder. The moment you recognize these signs, you gain power, because from there you can start training the opposite responses. Let's get practical. Here are 5 methods I've used and seen work for others to build calm under fire. So firstly is pressure-based deathmatch challenges. Try this setup. Choose Sheriff or Guardian only, never spray, only calmly tap, so you train your smoothness. And I know, it might be frustrating, but the goal isn't just to win. It's to stay calm through it. You're training your mind to handle these annoying situations, and be able to still hit clean shots. A second one is breathing reset between rounds. So breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds, hold briefly, then exhale slowly for 6 seconds. You can repeat this for 2 or 3 times, and this lowers your heart rate and helps your body shift out of do or die mode. You will literally feel your hands calm down and your crosshair will feel smoother. The third one is verbal focus cues. In pressure moments, your brain goes future focused, What if I lose this? Bring it back with focus on simple action-based things, like place crosshair, clear angle, breathe, halt, and then shoot. It redirects your focus from outside to execution and gives you a mental anchor. So the next one is a mental reset. Build yourself a 10-second mental routine that you do every time before a game. So sit upright, take one full breath, whisper to yourself, I stay calm, I see clear, I shoot clean. This sounds small, but over time it wires your brain to associate clutches with focus, not fear. You create consistency, and consistency kills panic. So for the fifth one, you need to study pro clutches for behavior. Don't just watch their aim, try to study them. When you look at pro clutches, ask, do they rush? How do they reposition? When do they stop? You're not just copying, you're building awareness of patterns that work under pressure. And over time, your brain may begin to mirror these decisions. So clutching isn't about being a hero, it's about staying composed when everyone else breaks. A lot of players can aim well in calm rounds, but high-performance players aim well when stakes are high. You don't need to play without fear, you just need to perform despite it. So train your nervous system, practice breathing, use routines, push through stress, because once you master your inner state, you'll stop hoping for calm clutches and start owning them. See you.